Jill.
What up, Freaks and Geeks?
How y'all doing?
I'm Brian.
Cade.
Gia.
Welcome to the official podcast of Geek Squire, Nerds with a Mouth.
That was my idea. So,
I got to be Chewbacca at work.
I saw that. That was hilarious. Like, I was like, why is he being
Was
Chewbacca?
that you dressed up as... Who was Zoom?
Who was Zoom? No, that was a cosplayer, Eric Morin. Follow him.
He is not a small man.
No, he's a big dude. Like, he's one of the few.
Okay.
He's a big dude.
I didn't want to put that, but I was like,
Okay,
if he
are
can
we
do it,
talking
Brian can do
big,
it.
What, big how?
Like,
Like
okay,
Brian's
muscular
size.
or heavy set?
He's a former Marine.
Brian's size.
No offense, but
he's
this
like
is
5'11", but he's at least pushing 2. He's a former wrestler.
Awesome.
Like, my dude is a beast.
My dude.
There he is. From Philly.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see what we got. God damn it.
So while they're looking...
She has a baby fetus Daredevil.
Fetus Daredevil. Because I like Daredevil. Shush. Don't make him fun.
We're not making fun of you, it's just the fact that it's a fetus.
See, I'm smoking.
There you go.
Oh, dude,
That
that's
is
awesome.
not a little man.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
What were y'all doing? What was going on?
Like,
He's
he just got his cosplay for Zoom, and my friend Richmond, or AKA Aqua Parker, also following him. He got... Look, they've been giving us shout-outs. It's right if we throw him back.
It's just so
Like,
funny.
he's also going to be Zoom later this year, too. So.
We just need like what news stations has, like a little string at the bottom that says shout out at, and it's
Like
just
all the
have all the
tags.
tags.
We'll have that one day.
Yeah.
We'll be
all
there
the
one day.
tags.
Oh.
But no, like...
What made you dress up as Chewbacca?
So, Saturday was like our grand opening at our new location,
You didn't
and
put my name in to buy something?
I wanted to, but I think that would have been illegal. And I love the fact as soon as I walk in, someone wins the Sailor Moon thing. It was like
Who was it?
some little girl.
Okay, good.
Like,
Better not to go to any of your coworkers.
No, none of us were allowed to enter. Like we were not allowed to enter any of the prizes.
Well, that makes sense because even at my work, I'm not allowed to enter the contest of anything. I'm pretty sure at your job, they're gonna be like, "Hey, if you put your name in this, you might win something." You're not allowed to do that.
Have those at my job.
But I'm saying if you did,
would they
you
give
would
away
not
like
be
a
allowed.
free box of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes?
People who work at the establishment aren't allowed to put their name.
No, I would enter my name in there because a box of Frosted Flakes at 2 in the morning is delicious. Don't y'all judge me. That shit is delicious. All right.
My dad does it. I can't say
They're
anything.
great.
Yeah, but no. The company bought us a Chewbacca outfit and gave it to us to wear on our grand opening because they knew we were a store full of geeks. So, a new hire, he wore it. He can do the Chewbacca sound perfectly, but he hated walking in it. Our other coworker, Megan, she put it on, but he's also a big dude, so there's nothing but sweat in it.
Oh.
So she wore gloves, paper towels. So
You can just own it up. Everybody sweats. I mean, if you sweat,
she let
it's-
air out. So then I get into work. I'm like,
Wait, my manager's sister? My manager.
oh, Megan, yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
You don't know Megan.
She's
She's pristine.
She did it. She rocked
So,
it.
but what was it for? Just to be like, hey,
Yeah.
we got a Chewbacca suit. Let's
It's a
wear
grand
it.
opening to get people
So
into.
then they're like, I literally get there at 1:50 and like, so you want to wear Chewbacca? I'm literally already taking my shoes off and unbuckling my pants in the store. Like,
Whoa! Hey, what you doing? We got peoples in the store.
I get to the back room, I'm like already in my gym shorts. Like, what the? God damn it! So I put it on one foot, put the hair on.
I was asked to be Jeffrey one time, and I was like, I'll do it, no problem. They're like, you can't talk, and I was like, well, what's the fun in that?
Dude, I was,
What's the fun of me putting on a mascot suit? I know mascots and all that stuff don't talk, but how am I supposed to interact with a kid? They'd be terrified if some big ass giraffe walks
Oh,
up
I'm
to you
scared
and
so-
starts talking to you. So I was like, I'll try. I couldn't get it on. I was so happy because that shit's hot in there.
dude, I scared so many adults, not kids. Grown ass. I had a girl freeze in the parking lot, just staring. It's like, I waddled over and she booked it to
Why are you waddling?
Oh,
Chewbacca doesn't waddle.
I-
He's not part penguin. He is a Wookiee.
He is if it's Brian.
Like she booked it. She just screaming, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah. No.
But yeah,
My dad has a Frank the Rabbit costume that
That's
he paid
weird.
$250 for.
That's weird.
Do you know who Frank the Bunny is? Frank the Rabbit? Okay, have you seen Donnie Darko?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, the creepy ass rabbit.
Oh no.
So when my dad got this, it was like a long time ago. He put the mask on, and all he wore was the mask. And my sister, we have like a lot of property. We're like, "Wah!" And he's like, no, it's just me. He put it back on. It was fun.
My aunt and uncle, my aunt was pregnant with my cousin. We're cleaning out one of the spare bedrooms because that was going to be my cousin's room. And they found my uncle's old Crypt Keeper mask. Granted, my uncle is only 14 years older than me, so he's more like a brother than anything. He tortured me. He would make the sound. I used to be terrified of it. I was like 9 years old. I was sitting on the couch in his house watching TV. My mom tells him to put the mask on, and he comes crawling. What I mean,
your
crawling
dad showed me
on
that
all
picture.
four. On all
His dad has
four,
a picture.
crawling out, and I lost it at 9 years old. I was in tears. I was like, "You're not cool. I can't believe you did that. We're not friends anymore."
I'm guessing that was before puberty, before you came a boom.
This was never before. I was a tiny little kid, and then I became bigger, and I was like, I love scary movies.
Where did it go?
I don't blame him,
Happened.
but I say because he used to scare me like that is the reason I like horror movies now.
Shit.
He was adorable.
I was. What happened?
I was just short and round.
I was short and
I
skinny.
feel you.
Yeah,
I was
just
skinny,
short
and then I got big.
Actually, I wasn't like, I didn't have like a gut like I do now, but it was like a little bit of a belly, and then just.
I was Buddha.
My grandmother gave me like triple core pounders from work when they were still selling triple core pounders every
Back when
weekend.
that shit was still legal.
I ate so many. Oh God, I went from like.
I mean, if you would see me in the pictures that I have, y'all wouldn't recognize me.
I did.
You'd be like,
His dad
Oh no,
showed me.
you recognize me like. I have the A-shaped
look the
head,
same.
the confused. Every picture I took as a child, I was confused. I
I'm
never
always-
looked.
I still look the
pointed at
same.
me?
I like even in my pictures on Facebook. I look mid thought, like in the headlights. When I'm a child, I still look mid thought. My mouth's still freaking open, and I still look pale as hell with a big ass mane of hair.
she is pale.
And
She white.
Yeah.
I glow.
You. I think the camera's giving you like some love because you like kind of like you tan a little bit in the camera.
Don't let the light fool you. Don't.
Pasty as hell.
I am pasty as hell. My nickname at work is Snow White.
So my phone went off. That was my cousin. Yeah, we remember we were talking about E3.
Yeah.
He's going.
Damn it.
What do y'all expect from
So
E3?
E3. Whew. Okay, you go first because I'm on Xbox and I want you to kill me.
These two have Xbox Ones. I have a PS4.
I might get a PS4.
I might get an Xbox One soon if they
Hail
drop down.
Satan.
If they drop down,
Like,
if they drop down low enough, I will buy one. But at this moment, I'm a Sony fanboy. I mean,
gross.
my phone is the PlayStation, and anything that goes off my phone, it's PlayStation.
Microsoft.
I just like both.
Ignore her. I really don't know what to expect from E3 because there hasn't been a lot of talk about certain games or systems.
No,
I mean, last
talk has been-
E3, last time we watched, Xbox basically was like, we're not going to talk about consoles and software. We're going to talk about hardware, and they showed all the games that were coming out, and of course, Fallout 4 was like the main thing. I love Sony.
That wasn't even.
I like Xbox. Only thing that I can really say that Xbox had at the entire E3 that everybody still talks about was Fallout 4. There was nothing else they announced that was even re-mentioning.
There was some other stuff. They announced Forza 4. Forza 6. They announced, of course, another fucking Call of Duty. They announced,
They did announce a lot of games, but their main point of the entire press thing was Fallout 4.
Yeah, and the funny
You know
is, it was
why?
the day before the official E3. It was
Yeah.
it was Bethesda's own
Website.
not even website.
No,
it was their own. They had a theater. It was their own.
There's a store.
coverage.
Yeah,
It was-
they
like you had
announced
Microsoft's
it.
presentation, they had Sony's. It was literally just them that one night, and they just dropped the bomb.
Sony last
And I
year,
cried.
and I've talked with other besides her because she loves nothing but Xbox. I've talked to other Xbox fans, and they even agree.
No,
Xbox had Fallout 4. That was their main title.
that was
And
it.
Doom.
And Doom. But I'm saying, like, that's all they
I
showed.
wanna
That was
pre-order
really
that.
exciting. Sony, on the other hand, showed so many other beautiful games.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn looks amazing. They have Dreams where you can use the controller and basically do like claymation style design. They gave a bigger, in-depth view of No Man's Sky. That is one of the biggest games that I cannot wait
Uncharted.
for. Uncharted 4. There's nobody out there that's going to compete with Uncharted 4's launch.
Wasn't
Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider. That was the Microsoft.
That was for the Microsoft. So this E3, I'm like, okay, they announced
was
all
it?
these.
It's Primal. Forgot that.
Oh,
Far Cry
Cry.
Primal,
Far Cry.
which is already out, and it's really fun to play. It's
But it's literally the same map from Far Cry
4 just millions of years ago.
Yeah, it's the exact same map.
Yeah.
This E3, I'm
They got
trying to.
busy.
I don't want to look at anything. I don't want to look at any announcements or anything. I want to be more surprised because yes, Bethesda did say, "Hey, we're going to have our own little press thing," and people already were like, "Fallout 4, Fallout 4, what? Fallout 4?" And then we watched it. Boom! Fallout 4 came out.
And
I don't want to.
Dude, I
I want
was
to go
at
in
my
blind.
friend's house. We
I
were watching
cried.
that, and dude, they were all in tears. Like we play it again. Just like everyone was
I cried.
fucking
I
flipping
I
out.
don't know what to expect. I mean, PlayStation always gives a great presentation. Xbox always gives a great one.
Brian.
I expect Nintendo to probably talk about the NX,
that way. Thank you.
which to me that seems like a very bad idea
You're
for
out.
Nintendo to go with. I believe the NX is a system that they're trying to build to recoup the first year that Wii U came out. I don't think it's gonna do that great. I'm
Dude,
still
Nintendo
waiting.
need to do something because literally, like I've heard from every podcast I listen to about gaming. The only reason to buy a Wii U is for Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
That's literally
That they have Mario Kart. They have other fun games like they have
Mario
Animal
Maker.
Crossing.
They have Animal
That's-
Crossing. They have a whole bunch of new games now. But when the Wii U was announced, people were like, "I'm not buying this whole new system."
Yeah.
So
I still can't play DVDs.
Which-
Sony? I'm not Sony. Nintendo. Get your shit together, okay?
it can't do all that. But when it announced it, that first year that Wii U was out, sales were horrible.
Yeah.
So basically, the rumor is ever since the first year of Wii U, Nintendo's like, okay, we need a new system. Now Wii U's are being sold more than ever.
Yeah, because you
And back in the day when people were like, PlayStation's awesome, Microsoft's awesome, Nintendo's just a little cousin that you don't think about. It's not like that anymore. There's a lot of people that go, man, you got a Wii U? We'll play some Smash Brothers?
Yeah, like-
you want to play some Mario Kart?
That's the thing about
Let's
Nintendo,
play
like-
some Legend of Zelda on it. Like, they
Right.
have all these awesome games that are selling more. Mario Maker, let's make our own Mario things. Mario Party, all this stuff that's coming out. Now Nintendo's building back up all that momentum that they didn't have at the beginning, and it seems like they're looking at all this momentum and then just stop and go, okay, we have a new system. It does this, and it does this, and it does this. And then I have a feeling when it announces, people will be like, oh man, this is awesome. People are going to buy it, but not as many as
It's
you
like
think.
they're gonna literally have like maybe 6 launch titles.
Yeah, it's gonna be I really think it's gonna be a bust. It's just gonna tank. I have no faith in it because it's so soon. I mean, the Wii U's been out for 4 or 5 years
I think it's been about 2-3 really, huh?
since 2011, 12.
Wow.
Just 4, 5.
The Wii or the Wii U?
I'm talking about the Wii U.
Wii U.
Wii U's been around since about.
At least 12.
It's been around for a couple of years. So for them to in a whole new system, I think it's too early.
Yeah.
Even though the people are always going, what about the Xbox 2 and the PS5? Yes, that could possibly happen, but I honestly say, right now, Xbox One is staying where it is,
Yep.
PS4 is staying where it is, it's going to virtual reality and augmented reality. The next best things they're going to be selling, Microsoft's going to be like, this is our virtual reality headset. Sony already has Oculus, this is our virtual reality headset. That's going to be the new and improved
I'm
thing.
not buying that. I'm not. No.
I am so ready for
I
SAO
am
to
too.
be real.
yes,
bring me Sword Art Online. I will.
Yeah.
Oh fuck no.
Hell yes, you must believe I'm going to be a blacksmith. Oh, okay. So Elder Scrolls 6, which they're talking about it being in Argonia, which is where the lizard people are from, and it is pretty much a giant swamp. I'm so excited.
If it's in a giant swamp and it's a whole new style, not a new style because I like the game style.
Give me the updated graphics we got from Fallout 4, because that game's beautiful.
Yes.
Even when you're getting attacked by a death claw, you're like, oh god, look the pores.
Oh my god.
I want Skyrim to be.
And I need more. Give me more building, like what you got in Fallout 4. Give me a way to build.
But you have
my
to
own
realize that
settlement.
it's not going to be like Fallout 4. We want it to be like Fallout 4, but do you really need a
They're very
Fallout 4?
similar.
But do you need a Fallout 4 with a different name? That just make it its own game. Make Skyrim. When people talk about it, they go,
It
"Oh
won't
my
be
god,
this
have
Elder
you?"
Scrolls, not Skyrim.
Apologize.
Okay.
When
sorry.
they talk
I
about
was
it,
just-
you want them to have the same type of excitement they did when they had Fallout 4. You don't want them to play this game and be like, meh, it's cool. It's just like Fallout 4, which you already have. You want it to be better,
Well,
better or different.
That's the thing, like, the only difference between Fallout 4 and all the other Fallout games, other than the character customization, which is in the other games, it's just not as intricate, because the technology that exists, is honestly just building your own settlement is really the only difference.
Yeah.
That is... I mean, you could mod weapons before, you know, like, everything that was in this is the same. The only real difference is the settlements.
I want...
If another Skyrim...
I don't want it to be
but Elder
another...
Scrolls game happens, honestly, I feel like...
I'm getting tired of the medieval kind of concept. I know
But
that...
that's the whole point!
No, I know that's the whole point, but... I want it to almost evolve every time there's a new game, almost like Assassin's Creed did. How it was basically it was medieval, and then the newest game now is in the 1890s,
Well, it has,
1800s
if you pay
of
attention,
London.
If you pay attention to the lore,
No, I'm talking about like the scenery and all that. It's still all medieval style. It's nothing modernized.
For Elder Scrolls, for Assassin's Creed.
For Elder Scrolls.
For Elder Scrolls, like if you pay attention to the lore, it's like 100 years, and then 50 years, and 200 years.
But it doesn't.
Hella years, 500 years.
But it doesn't look like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed started at medieval times,
Well, that's
and
like-
now you're back at the same
During
location.
the Crusade.
For the
Yeah.
Crusade, and then now you're in Syndicate. You're
I know,
basically
but-
in Europe again. You're in London or England or
You're in-
whatever.
you're in,
but now it's modernized. Now there's cars.
There's
and
trains. You
There's
have
trains.
Big Ben. You
You
have...
have all these newer things. If they would take Elder Scrolls and do that, I think it'd be a
But
bigger
that'll
game.
take away the magic aspect of it, because once
Why?
you add,
Why can you not have
because when
magic
you
in
add
modern?
modern technology, it kind of wish-washes away the aspect of magic.
Not
that comes
not if
with
they
it.
take the story of, okay, it's modernized. Not a lot of people do the magic, and you do the whole kind of thing like you
You're
are.
special.
That's kind of like
Basically.
what they did with Legend of Korra, if you think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, it is.
They took,
it is.
and that was an excellent.
And honest to
Sure,
God,
sure.
they have the Elder Scrolls Online, which is not that good, in my opinion. And you see, like, Whiterun in Elder Scrolls Online, and it's when it was first built. And then you see it in Skyrim, where it's pretty much falling apart,
Yeah.
because it's 500 years later. So you have the time lapse presented to you. I know you want to see more
I think it'd be
technology present.
I think it would be it would be a different aspect, and it might work, and it might fail in their favor. But I'm thinking, okay, you're in let's make it like Syndicate almost. You're not in the 2016. You're in 1870. There's not necessarily cars, but there's horse and buggies. It's more
But then-
modernized. There's
but-
steam.
But then it wouldn't
There's
be
steam.
Elder Scrolls, it would be Fable.
Well, Fable got discontinued right from the
Yeah.
get-go. That's not getting made anymore. It got strictly the axe. It's done. There's no discussion. of it.
I know, but
It's done.
like that's what it would turn into, because Fable has magic. Like that's.
I know,
it
but this would be.
mirror that
But I'm just saying, take
100%.
everything great from Skyrim, and just modernize it to a little bit. And I think that'd be a different aspect, because how often do you play a game that's the exact same style, and you go, yeah, I've done this before. Okay, let me do it again. If you do something different, you're gonna
Lara
go,
Croft.
whoa. Basically,
Call of
Tomb Raider.
Duty, Battlefield,
Call of Duty,
Mass
and look
Effect.
how many people, and look how many, they change Call of Duty. They change it this way, they change it this way, and that game still sells millions.
Yeah.
I
So
know,
take-
I know.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is still in the top 3
'Cause it's still
best-selling
selling.
games.
It's insane! It hasn't gone down in price! It sells $60!
But that's what I'm saying. Each Grand Theft Auto is basically the same, but they've added new elements
Speaking
to
of
it.
that, could we see a Red Dead Redemption 2?
I hope so. I need to ride a horse. I need to ride a horse and shoot a gun at somebody. Can't do that in Grand Theft Auto.
Give me a Bioshock. Come on, 2K, which doesn't exist
okay.
anymore.
I know that.
Okay.
But still.
But they do a Bioshock. They do a new Bioshock.
Irrational play.
They do a new Bioshock. Do they go, okay, let's make this Bioshock 5? Or do they go, let's reboot it and just do Bioshock all over again?
No.
New gen, sort of like what they did with Daredevil. Just basically take whatever they have, crumble it up, throw it away, and be like, new.
No, because I'm getting Jack's chain links tattooed to me, and you better be honest surprised. Now, if they do,
that follows under the same thing about.
Now, if they make another Bioshock game and then they re-release all the older games like they did for Halo, the Master Chief Edition,
Yep.
but instead they call it the Big Daddy Edition. That motherfucker's everywhere, and it's like all upgraded graphics. I'll be like, I'm getting the Jesus Edition. I don't care if it's $450. I want every game. I want everything that comes with it.
I'm totally down for that, but I'm just saying.
No,
and you were like,
they would have to make an all-new game, just like with Bioshock Infinite, which
Infinite wasn't that great though.
I enjoyed it.
Infinite was it was fun, but I did not feel it.
Did it bother you?
It did not.
Okay, here's the thing.
It did not live up to the expectations of a Bioshock
You have
game.
to no, because you had Bioshock 1 and 2. You don't really have to think that hard. Everything's just kind of thrown at you. Infinite, you actually had to think. That's so much fun.
That wasn't the thing that got me. It just I can't really explain why I didn't. I like it.
And here's the thing.
It wasn't what I was expecting. I thought it got way too much hype.
Bioshock Infinite was one of the most critically acclaimed games in that series.
No, I understand that.
5 out of 5. 10 out of 10.
I'm just saying.
Awards. Bless.
I didn't feel like. I honestly feel like Bioshock 1 beats them all.
Well, no shit. The first always beats them.
Huh.
But
I'm trying to play it again, and I'm just so spoiled by Infinite. I'm like, it's just so hard with these graphics.
Go back to the whole. Let's see what they announced, because of course, Elder Scrolls. That's already that's gonna be there. That's given. There's not a whole lot of other stuff so far.
Crash Bandicoot.
I'm gonna get to that. I've been telling.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts is gonna get a trailer. I have heard a trailer is gonna be brought out for Kingdom Hearts, but there's still no release date.
That's how we
And
talk
as per
like
time
we're insiders or something. Like.
As this is progress, as this comes out, their stuff could come out. I've been wanting a Crash Bandicoot, a brand new gen, new graphics Crash Bandicoot game for the longest time. But a buddy of mine was like, "What are the odds that?" Because Naughty Dog doesn't, I don't believe owns the rights to that anymore. Because Insomniac has it, and Insomniac isn't even. They're doing Ratchet and Clank right now.
It wouldn't be surprising if they brought it back. If Naughty Dog somehow managed to get the license back.
Because I mean,
or
Naughty Dog
a joint effort. Maybe
Naughty Dog went from making games to not doing anything, and their comeback. Well, that's what I'm saying. They went from the bottom, and then Uncharted was their climb to the top, and now they're at the top, and everybody's like, Uncharted 4, yes,
you know what?
Can't wait. They do it.
That reminds me. Remember back in the day when we had a bunch of these games?
Far Cry Primal. Sorry.
It's already out.
No. I was like, that's from last year.
Yeah.
That was the big.
We had a bunch of studios.
Right.
You had the AAA games, you had the A+ games, you had you had your Maddens, but then you had your NFL 2K, which was $20.
Yeah.
But it was better than Madden. What would you like to see come back? Because I remember 99 Studios and Cool Borders and...
You talk about studios coming back or games?
Games from that studio,
I want, like I said, I want a Crash Bandicoot game to come back, but another... I like fighting games. It's back. It's Rare Replay. You can get it.
I have it, but I mean upgraded graphics and a different storyline.
Twisted Metal.
That would Twisted Metal. No, they kind of shot themselves in the foot when they made the new one. Twisted Metal, the new one, wasn't as because they gave it more story than it should have had.
Then just give the fans what they want. Let's just kill each other.
Yeah, bring it back to it. I want to see another Bloody Roar.
Dude, yes.
I need to fight as a chick that turns into a rabbit and jumps in the air and kicks people in the face. I need to see this.
I need to be a panda.
Or
There's already Tekken 7. There was a tweet. I was on Twitter. I seen
it.
and somebody was taking a picture. And it was in front of Tekken 7.
Which, by the way,
Guilty Gear.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. I like me some anime people.
I would love to see older games come back, either come back and be on new systems, just the same game on new gen, or all new. There's just a whole bunch of them. I mean, Ratchet and Clank is getting a semi reboot, that is my all-time favorite franchise of game. I can't help it. I'll play it till the day I die.
BioShock.
It's taken all the games and basically taken the weapons and the villains and merging it into one game, and it's rebooting the entire series because there's a movie coming out.
Yeah, which explains how they both met.
Yeah. I can't wait for that. That comes out sometime in June.
Yeah.
I already own it. Like, I paid full price when I pre-ordered. I was like, I want to walk in, take it, and leave. I don't want to pay anything.
Because due to the fact of the time we have right now, we got to cut that short and save the rest for another one.
Yeah.
It's March. Batman vs Superman comes out.
Okay.
I can't wait.
That and Daredevil comes out. Obviously, I know what you're excited for.
I mean, I'm not excited about Batman vs Superman because I just see Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Which is a lot of people saying, like, Gal, I cannot pronounce her last name. She steals the movie. Like,
yeah, I just
Cameos from apparently Aquaman.
Aquaman, Flash.
Cyborg.
Yeah.
Which I heard that it's going to be Aquaman's going to have a part almost like Wonder Woman. He's going to be in it. The cameos of Flash is basically they're going to travel through Central City, and he's going to be off in a distance. Like, there's a burning building.
And you're going to see red.
You see like a little flash go to it. And then Cyborg, you're going to be in, I don't remember which lab it was.
Why are you ruining the movie for me?
No, I'm just saying
These
these
are
are
all
rumors.
rumors.
But
I'm fucking with
you
them.
Bruce, he walks into a lab, and in the back you see the Cyborg arm, and you actually meet Victor Stone, but he's in a wheelchair, and he's from the waist down. He's a paraplegic.
So wait, they're going way different. How? Because wasn't Victor like a star athlete?
He was a star athlete that got into a car accident. His dad.
No, so it's pretty much accurate.
He got into a car accident.
I remember like the
I remember that episode of Teen Titans. 100%.
He was paralyzed. This way, he was paralyzed, and his dad put the suit on him and gave him all the stuff to walk. They're doing it. The rumor is they're doing it. He was an amputee. Star football player, amputee, now he has the stuff. And basically he was like addicted to the tech. He needs the legs, or now I need the arm, now have the face, and then because he's supposed to get his own movie, he gets addicted to all of it. He's like, oh, I love it, and then he's going to pull like a Jax from,
oh, God, don't.
He's going to be like, yeah, look at this, and then he's like, no, I miss my old body, and then...
I remember that movie when he ripped. Oh, yeah. I remember that movie.
Brian.
He punched the
I
centaur.
love you, but that's your hero in the Justice League. So, have fun with that. That was minorly racist. I mean, you can always be John Johns.
No. Green Martian Man. Green Martian.
I will kill you.
I confuse the Green Lantern.
I don't like him either. I like him. I'm not a huge fan.
Who would you align with? Superman.
No,
I'm only using 30%.
Oh my God.
Superman, to me, I like Superman.
You're not a Boy Scout.
I'm not a huge Superman fan because I believe that he's just overpowered. I mean, he's like, I can fly, I can shoot lasers, I can...
Throw an S off of my chest.
Yeah, he has all these powers.
Superman 2.
Superman to me seems like the child, like you're playing with your friends, and he's like, what power do you want? I want speed. What power do you want? I want to be able to fly. What power do you want? I want them all. And you're like, that's no fun. No, I'm not going to play with you.
You overpowered son of a bitch?
Yeah, but it's like, oh, come on now.
But like...
Wonder Woman.
Like that...
Wonder Woman.
A lot of people are saying like it's really good, but...
No, like we said, all the stuff that we're talking about could be just...
too much at once.
Maybe. Yes. Because I mean, we know the
these...
fight scene is going to be on point.
Now, but do you think they're going to do a Marvel... and make us wait till the end of the damn movie?
When have they done with any DC movie?
They haven't yet, but this is the first DC movie.
This is
DC movie.
No.
I don't count them.
This is Man of Steel is in this. The ones that aren't canon at all are the Christian Bale Batman, the Michael Keaton. None of that stuff counts.
But this is the first time where they have like a big.
This is the first time DC is actually doing a comic book movie.
I expect a mid-credit.
I'm terrified because we look at all the other DC movies that come out, and it's like
They're all so deep.
they're good, but they
Oh.
could have been better.
Right.
And then you look at DC's animated studio, and,
Which are on
and
point.
their animated is the best.
I have
They
them all.
They have
Just like a
the
Pokemon.
biggest budget for the animation movies, and it's like, somebody even asked, would you want to do a live? He's like, no, because in these animated movies, I can actually show these heroes and their powers and all that stuff, and it not look fake.
Yeah.
So with the live action, it's almost like, please don't make this look. Please, I don't want to
Don't
watch
make
it
it
and
look
go.
hokey.
Uh,
I actually had this conversation real quick before we end. This conversation with my manager, who is a huge, like, he loves DC Comics. He lives for DC Comics. Doesn't like Marvel. So I asked him, you know, do you think they'll ever do a Shazam movie?
Yeah.
Shazam, Captain Marvel, whatever, however you prefer. And obviously they've already cast it, or so they say. I honestly think that they're not filming it until they see how Doctor Strange does. I honest to God think that they're waiting to see, because he is a magic-based character,
Yes.
and magic gets hokey real quick.
Yeah.
Well,
So they're waiting to see how Doctor Strange does, and they're like, all right, then we'll put our foot in the ring.
DC,
Towel down!
I don't want to. I'm gonna go watch Batman vs Superman. I know I'm gonna like the movie, but I know there's. I hope there's not going to be, but I have a feeling there will be. I'm gonna be in the film going, oof, why? Why'd they do that move? Why would that looks weird? Why would they do that? Just the fact that I'm going in there with low expectations because it is a DC film.
Right.
I like the DC characters, but their live movies so far,
They're so adult.
not even adult. They're just
Deep.
not there on the comic book level.
No, I think...
Marvel, on the other hand, is just, they skyrocket. When they did Iron Man took it off.
Iron Man was
everything.
a surprise. Like,
Iron Man was a surprise because they were like, okay, they're like, look at all these Batman films that we have. Can we do can Marvel do Can Marvel do this? Yes,
and
they
then we
can.
did Robert Downey Jr., who's like literally
Who
coming.
looks just like him.
Yeah, who's coming like literally. This was his like road to redemption. Like
Yeah,
literally,
this
this
is his
start.
redemption.
This was right after Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Go see that movie. It's amazing. And
Hold on.
it was.
Kilmer.
And then he knocks out the part to the point. Marvel redesigned what
Yeah.
Tony Stark looked like in the comics to look like Robert Downey Jr.
Unlike
Or is it vice versa?
Unlike what they did with Nick Fury, they picked them.
Nick Fury Jr.
When they
I like that,
when they
actually. I thought it was
redesigned Nick Fury, they were like, who can we design this after? Who's a badass motherfucker?
Samuel
L.
L.
Jackson.
They did it without permission.
They did it without permission, and then they're like, hey, I know you're kind of mad about this, but how about we make you Nick Fury? And he's like, done. I'm ready.
Because like
So-
in the Iron Man, like
You can't
let me
name-
tell you about the Avengers initial. Everyone freaked the fuck
Everybody
out.
lost it. And then after the end of The Incredible Hulk, you meet, what's his face?
General Ross and Iron Man walking to
He's
the
like,
bar.
and he's talking to him, and you're like, whoa. And that happened, 2007, 2008?
2008, 2009.
So, that happened, you're like, that's Ross.
No, I don't want to be part of your boy band.
No.
That was Iron Man 2.
I
But-
know.
No,
No.
that's the Avengers, sorry.
But he was like, you see Ross, and you're like, big fans go, Red Hulk? Red Hulk?
Yeah.
You get to see Red Hulk?
No.
And then nothing happened for years, and then Civil War trailer comes out, and you see him again, you're like, oh, Red Hulk!
Speaking of which,
Red Hulk!
No.
that Civil War trailer, I know we touched on it
Yeah,
already in the
we
last
talked
video.
about it.
It'll be on the channel
Oh.
Monday morning.
I cried.
We all cried.
Watching it, I was so excited. They're team capped. I'm Team Tony. I'm sticking to it. There's no change in my mind. I'm watching it.
You're taking away people's liberty
And
in pursuit of, yes.
I watched it. And at the very end, it said Civil War. And he's like, I'm fed up with this.
Underoos!
And I was like, Underoos? What the hell? It's Spider-Man came.
I
Tears.
flipped fucking
Tears came to my
shit.
eyes. And I was going back to the taking away their freedom. No. Iron Man
That's
wants
not-
it.
Here's where we get political for some reason.
Iron Man wants it to where everybody who has a power, who has a super suit, who does anything that's either good or bad, everybody should know who that is. Iron Man wants it to be, if they're, like I've told you before, if there's a gun pointed at your window from your neighbor's house, would you want to know if there's a gun pointed at your window? Yes or no? You would.
It's not that simple.
It isn't that simple, but it's the same concept. He's like,
No, it's
you
not the
need to
same
know.
concept.
You need to know how to handle it if that comes around. You're gonna be walking down the street and there's some guy and you're like, oh, whatever.
Not that simple, because he's also asking for mutants who are literally born and then their powers show, and then, you know, that's in government archives. Governments don't like, the government does not like
That's
mutants.
not part of this movie though. That's not even part of this.
But that is part of the storyline.
That is part of the storyline, but we're not talking about
and
the
they're
storyline.
also, they are planning on using Inhumans. Same general concept.
Okay.
And then make it even better, alright, you have technically characters like Bucky who can change sides, but it's the fact of the matter that he was red to begin with and now he's a good guy. So the government will not just get
but we
rid
don't
of
know
something
much
like
about
that.
it. We haven't seen it. So you say he went from a bad guy to super bad guy to quickly
kill Stark's parents.
Super bad guy turns good at just like that.
Yeah, but then
so
how
he has
do you
so he
explain
has that
Black
same
Widow?
so he has that same. She also can go bad, and you can even tell even in the trailer, even though it's a little bit, you can tell she's going. Okay, these people can go bad. I can turn bad.
No, she's like kind of like shocked at what they've done, like all the explosions.
You see all the stuff, and it goes, okay, we're trying to be good.
And honest to God, you know the beginning of the whole reason why this all started was because a bunch of freaking
teenage superheroes try to take
mutants.
Yeah.
And they caused a ruckus and shit.
And it caused a giant explosion that killed a bunch of people, including children, which then sets up the start of Civil War.
And then, so Captain's basically going, it's their right to. They did all that. It's their right to be like, my name's John, but my mutant name is Blast Boy. It's basically giving them. He's basically giving them the right to go. You can do bad because they don't know who you really are. Tony wants it to be. Oh, these person did bad. These people need to be brought down.
Well, if you look at it from that point
not brought
of view,
down, but need to be put in jail.
And
that's when they showed the prison in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Every person they've arrested is on file.
Yeah.
But that's
the thing.
I know, but he wants it to where everybody. He
but
wants it.
Who the fuck? That's like. Okay, I'm sorry. That's like banning guns. The bad guy's still gonna get the fucking guns.
Here's the only thing.
They're not.
Okay. This was a key point in Civil War and at the aftermath, when of course Peter Parker reveals himself to Spider-Man.
Iron Man knows who Peter Parker is, and he knows who our Spider-Man is, but didn't know they were together. So when he's at his rally, he's like, "I know about this," and he's like, "Whoa."
So that was a big thing, but the aftermath. You have the Sinister Six now know who you are and where you live.
Yes.
You have every super.
Of course, there's going to be. Of course, there's going to be.
No, because there's no promise that they're going to be protected at all because of
exactly.
this.
But there's no promise that you can be protected. Either way, there's no promise of being protected.
I'm sorry. If people know that I can walk through walls like Kitty, and they know that I am a mutant, and they know who I come from, they know who my mother and my father are, I do not want them to know that because my mother and my father may not know what I am capable of. You know what I mean? A lot of mutants are runaways. So if they trace their genealogy back, their parents are going to get tested on. They won't know why the hell their snipers shooting at them. They won't know why the government's watching them and tapping into their phones.
So with Captain, he's like,
that's the thing. There is no
right or wrong.
And for the record, in the comic book universe, they made a big deal out of this shit, and then it's like it never even happened. Just so you know.
They still bring it up every now and then.
Yeah, but it's not like it affects anything that happens.
Well, of course, yeah, now they have the Secret Wars, which
erased everything.
We started the whole. No, actually, they did a Civil War in the Secret Wars, which you had half the country was Iron Man, half the country was Captain America.
No, there's a Civil War 2 coming out too.
Yeah, which
it's Iron Man again versus
Captain Marvel.
And if I'm not mistaken, Captain America is actually with Tony. This time he's like because in Civil War, Captain goes, I was wrong.
Yeah. And
you're still Team Captain, but even in the comics, Captain America goes, I was wrong.
He didn't say I was wrong. He gave up. Everyone was dying.
Yeah, and on top of that, he was whooping Iron Man's ass. Let's be honest. He went in on Tony.
He was, but him giving up is basically going because he gave up on what he believed, and he's basically going, I was wrong.
No, that's not him saying I'm wrong. That's him saying I'm done with people dying.
Everybody knows that
people were dying.
And now
I just spilled shit everywhere.
And now with Civil War 2 that's going to be coming out in a couple of months. It's basically Iron Man and Captain going, okay, are we on the same page? Yes, 100%.
And there's going to be another major death.
Yeah.
It's Cara Danvers, Miss Captain Marvel.
She better whip some ass.
You know she's going
She will,
to.
but I have a feeling she's gonna die.
No, she's not.
Oh, you
That's-
can't kill her off.
It's
She's
too-
like, I'm sorry.
She's like, here we go.
I love Captain Marvel. I have a feeling she's gonna be the one that dies. I don't want that to happen.
Just like Captain America died.
He doesn't die. He gets teleported
No
to
one
another
knew
dimension.
that happened.
Everybody that looks like they got killed by the Tesseract thing was basically just whatever.
They got sent to
transported.
a dimension where there is no life or death. All right, it's 9:21.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we are gonna have to probably cut this short due to time constraints.
I'm gonna kill someone.
You always want to, but anyone
You're
got any
still
last?
like assholes.
Anyways,
Anyone
No, I mean,
anyone got anything?
I can't wait for Batman vs Superman. I really do hope it's an excellent movie. I want more DC movies.
it's hyped.
DC comic movies, not this Christian Bale Batman that it could possibly happen. This is really going on in part of the country. I want people flying, superpowers, laser beams, fast people. I want this. I hope DC does very well.
What if we're living at a flashpoint?
Paradox. Where
I don't want to think about that.
By the way, congratulations to iZombie, Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl, all getting renewed.
God
So,
help.
until then, we love you guys. See you on the next one. Peace.